Los Angeles City Council that is considering property rights, I think it's the right move in the right direction. Now, I lived on Skid Row. I lived out of my pants, so I hadn't my possessions around. And you got to see what was happening. The cops, you had to have supervision of your luggage at all times. As soon as you step away, and they could grab it up and put it in a truck, it's gone. And what some folks were doing, they were hanging around and they might even try to lure you away or encourage you to leave. I watch it for you, and then they step away, and as soon as the cops going to take it up or whoever take it up, they run through and see what they could find. And you got to remember that some people have become homeless because of illness, lost a job, relational problems, uh, physical problems, a whole variety of reasons. And sometimes what they have is all that they have to make them feel as a person. Like I was so rich, I had all this stuff, and look what I'm down to, but still, they hold on to those memories and so on. And we just step in and come back, you see people's hearts just broken, but they're not violent, or they're not extremely dangerously crazy to start shooting or stabbing or slashing at people that cars are passing and so forth. That'll be another thing. Now the cops can come and shoot them dead. And it was real heartrending to see people crying. The wallet, the passport, the ID, everything is just gone. The birth certificate, social security card, gone. And as I said, some people like to go through it while they're grabbing it up. They go through and see what they could find. These opportunists. And so, considering these folks' rights, I mean, I think it's just beautiful. I mean, not because people are poor, black, and homeless that they're nobodies. And as I said, these assets that they have, it's work sometimes they did to acquire those things, and just to treat people like if they're nothing. It was heartrending. I know that in some places they have a storage place where you can go and leave your things, and I don't think you could leave it unendingly. I don't understand the arrangement, but all that was a move in the right direction. You try to help folks out. Um, and at one time when I was down in LA in 2000 and so forth, 2002, they had almost what I think with 80,000. I think they were saying 80,000 homeless folks in Los Angeles County, and a lot were downtown. Like everybody downtown was homeless. The encampments down the streets, around certain abandoned areas, a whole bunch of them. And the irony though is that they're using drugs. Sometimes a person will overdose in the bathroom, in the out, these portalet, dying there. I think I know of two cases where they died in there. People bumping up and down the corner, they're on heroin. People selling drugs right there. I recall though, I used to go up to Lancaster and Palmdale and had a couple contracts to do yards and so on. And when I come back, a guy would be peeping around the corner because they figure that I must have gone up to collect drugs and bring it back down to sell. See, and the guy playing homeless, lying down right there, watch it and so forth. But I mean, you cannot convince these people. No matter how long you've been around, and no matter how many times they've probed it, as long as you look a certain way, they can keep harassing you for the rest of your life, thinking that, oh, maybe we're not looking carefully enough, maybe we're not looking deep enough. This person must be a criminal. I recall I was downtown, had my computer. I'm sure they came here with their, surveillance things to see if what I'm doing with my internet or what I'm doing, whether I'm trying to defraud or whatever. They looked into that. I had my generator on the street, one of my vehicles working, and they're watching and they're saying that. So a cop pulled in and she starts saying, "What a nice man like you doing downtown here. Oh, what are you such a nice?" And she's trying to have a conversation. Or she wants to find out my business. She wants to start harassing me now. So I just slide away from that. I recall one day, um, I took my girlfriend. She went to get breakfast, and while I'm waiting, the cops pull up on the other side because they're saying that where I parked is where drug dealers operate. So he came out and he got me out of the van, handcuffed me, put me against the wall, and wanted to go through my pocket. He wants to search the van and all this stuff. So my girlfriend came back and she said, "I just went to bought something here, man. What's up?" I tried to complain to the supervisor. It's like they're hostile against you. You can't get in no discipline or no time off because they're gonna kill you. You know what I mean? It's so ugly downtown LA. So that again, I compliment the city of Los Angeles for considering these poor folks and treating them with a little more dignity, and perhaps coaxing them to a different way of life. I know that they can't continue living like that, living downtown, defecating. Oh, once I went to the county meetings, and I was telling them, I say, these folks are homeless and all these rats around, rats coming out eating, biting the foot, running around where they are and so forth. I mean, what if some disease were to spread from these rats to these humans? But they don't care. I don't even think they came up with a strategy to deal with the rats. But oh yeah, they're taking your possessions. Bratton and his boys coming up and arresting folks for jaywalking, going through the pocket, find some pipe or whatever, take it to jail. Man, he was on a roll until I just left town and I went up to Sacramento. I saw another guy up in Sacramento. I don't know if he was a cop and following me around or what, but he let me know that he saw me downtown, etc. So it's an interesting community. A lot of different people, different reasons for being there, and understanding could go a far way.